Hey guys, so how's everyone doing? Today we're going to be making a healthy meatloaf. Healthy meatloaf, I know, sounds crazy, right? So I'm excited to show you this video. Everybody, follow along, watch what I do, and I hope you enjoy this recipe that I've just made up on my own. I didn't Google anything, so I'm just kind of winging it. So first, our vegetables. We're going to take, now I use 2 pounds of meatloaf. So I use a lot of onions, and I chopped up 1 green pepper, throw all the, junk over here. And we're just going to, I don't forget, we have to, I've already got my pan hot, and it was getting too hot, so I had to take it off. And you're going to take just a little bit of coconut oil and put it right in the bottom of your pan, just a little bit. We're going to take our lovely, beautiful vegetables. And now we're just going to saute this until they're nice and tender. I like to saute. Some people put their vegetables in their meatloaf. My pan is all over the place. Some people like to put their vegetables in their meatloaf without sauteing them. Cool, it's fine if you like the crunch, whatever. I like to saute it in the pan so they're nice and soft. And so we're just gonna let this cook for maybe about 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, so when you start to get this light brown caramelization color, oh, my pan is all over the place again. They're just about ready to go. This is what I like them to look like. And we are about ready to rock and roll. I'm about ready to put this meatloaf together, y'all. Y'all ready to see how this is done? Yep. Let's hop to it. All right. So, we've got our cooked veggies. We've let them cool down a little bit because I'm about to get down in this with my hands, and I didn't want them to be scalding hot. Yeah, we gotta get down and dirty sometimes. I'm Italian. I don't mind to get into it. Some people don't want to. It's cool. Wash your hands, get down in it, whatever. But we've got our meat, 2 pounds of ground beef. Now, I don't necessarily follow keto diet. I'm more low fat, low carb, low sugar. If you do the high fat, low carb keto diet, I guess you would buy the meat with the most fat in it. I get the leaner meat. I get the lean meat. I get the lean ground beef. Whatever. It's more expensive, but whatever. So we have our meat. We have our sauteed onions and green peppers. We're just gonna put all that in there. And, ooh, it's still hot. It is still hot. It won't be after I put everything in here. And we have our eggs that I've already cracked open, because you want to crack your eggs open and put them into an individual bowl before you put them into your meatloaf, just in case you have a bad egg. Because if you crack a bad egg and you put it in your meatloaf, then your whole batch of meatloaf is ruined. So I am using 5 eggs and 2 pounds of meatloaf. I know, people are like, what? Are you crazy? I feel like it brings the meatloaf together a little bit better. But that's just what I do. I don't measure a lot. Like I said, I'm Italian. I don't have any measuring cups out here, y'all. I don't measure anything. Okay, so like I said, healthy meatloaf, which means I do low carb. I can't have crackers and I can't have breadcrumbs. So what do we use? We use pork rinds. Pork rinds has 0 carbs. 0 carbs and 8 grams of protein in a half an ounce. These things are loaded with protein, you guys. Loaded with proteins. No carbs at all. It says 0 carbs. No sugar at all. It's just packed with protein. So we have our, and you want to crush them up really good, because sometimes you'll get those little pieces of pork rinds that are really, really crunchy. You don't want to bite into that when you're trying to eat your meatloaf. Come on now. So yeah, just make sure you get it all ground up, and that is going to be our breadcrumbs. Like I said, I don't measure. I don't even. That looks about right, huh? Is it too much? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so a lot of people use tomato paste. A lot of people use tomato sauce. A lot of people use tomato soup. Use whatever you want to use. Yesterday or the day before, when we went to the grocery, I don't know what day it was, I grabbed this Hunt's meatloaf starter. It has in this can, it has 3 grams of sugar. It has 0 fat, and it does have 7 grams of carbs, but this is in the whole can that I'm not even gonna use the whole can, and it's in 2 pounds of meatloaf. So, I'm Italian. That's what my grandmother would have said. Does it even matter? Katie, you need your carbs. What are you doing? My grandmother would say, what are you doing? You're eating no carbs. You have no bread. You have no pasta. What are you doing? So, we just, like I said, we're going to get in there. Let's see. I usually use the real small can of tomato sauce. So I'm going to use like 2/3 of this can. That sounds about right. I use like 2/3 of this can. And, okay. For seasonings, y'all can use whatever seasonings you want. I particularly use these seasonings. Your pork rinds are salty. They do have quite a bit of sodium in it. I do use 50% less sodium salt. I'm only going to use a little bit. Like I said, I don't measure. I think I might have used 1/4 or a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to use a little bit of garlic. Like I said, I don't measure. Just bedazzle it. Just bedazzle it with your seasonings. Okay? Parsley flakes. Again, not measuring. We're just bedazzling. It comes out slow. Like I said, I'm Italian. I am going to throw some Italian seasoning in there. I put Italian seasoning in everything, so Italian seasoning. Bedazzle. Bedazzle. Now, pepper. I use my cracked black pepper corn. And my peppercorn is a little spicy, so I'm not gonna use too much, which I do like it spicy, but y'all, get in there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And it's fun. Makes you feel like a kid again, you know? When you were outside playing. Am I making a mess already? I'll make a whole mess with this, y'all. A whole mess. Okay. You just want to get everything kind of incorporated. You don't want to work your meatloaf too much. Just like I said, just get everything incorporated. I think I'm going to add the rest of my pork rinds. How am I going to do that with these hands? I need an assistant. Autumn! I need an assistant. My assistant.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you come over here?
Yeah. Do I need to wash my hands?
Please.
Okay.
So, you see that bag of pork rinds right there?
Mm-hmm.
The rest. Can you just dump the rest of that in there for me, please?
Yep.
Just let her rip. Dump them all in there. Yes. Yes, honey. Okay, that's good. You what? Oh, you made a mess? It's okay. I'm making a mess.
You want me to do some of that for you?
No, I got it. Thank you, though.
No.
You can go back to what you were doing. Okay. Now that we have everything incorporated, I should have moved my pan over here before I got all messy, but you know, who thinks that far ahead? Let's just get it in there, y'all. Okay? I'll show you in just a second. Oh, you guys, this looks amazing. All right, so I cleaned my mess up a little bit, and this is what she looks like. Looks perfect. I do put the carrots in first because I use raw carrots and it takes them a little longer to cook. So I am going to put my foil. Did you guys get a good look at that? Yummy. Okay. I'm going to put my foil over it and I'm going to let this cook for about maybe 30-45 minutes, and then I'll add my can of green beans on the other side because they won't take as long to cook because, yeah, they're not raw. So guys, we are putting our meatloaf into the oven. Oh gosh. At 375. You know what? I'm not even gonna. We're gonna do 375 for about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put my green. Alexa, start a timer for 30 minutes to take the meatloaf out.
30 minutes, starting now.
30 minutes, starting now. Thanks, Alexa. She's my best friend. See you in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna cook it for another 30 minutes with the aluminum foil on it because the carrots are still kind of hard. And then we'll take it out and we'll take the foil off and we'll cook it uncovered for about 15-20 minutes and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so our meatloaf has been in the oven for 45 minutes. I went ahead and left it in for 45 minutes because I did do 2 pounds and I just wanted to leave it in there for a little bit longer. So now we're gonna add our green beans. So I've drained the green beans and we're just going to put them on the side just like we did the carrots, if they will come out. And of course make a mess. What would it be if I didn't make a mess? So I'm going to cover this back up. Okay, so I just took it out of the oven after taking the foil off and letting it cook for another 15 minutes, and this is our finished product. Looks amazing. So that was how I make my healthy meatloaf. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you liked it, please subscribe to watch more videos, and I will see you later. Bye.